Hello YouTube, Mustro here with an exciting episode of Banished Megamod. We have our founding family, Brent and Lynn. They have given birth to their second child, Felicity. Theodore and Felicity are growing up in this humble establishment which hopes to be a booming metropolis one day. Brent and Lynn were banished from their hometown of Dunwood Creek, and they struck out on their own. In today's episode, we are going to focus on getting some housing situations set up for the inevitable arrival of Nomads and gathering wood to put into our seed trader. So let's get into it. For the houses, I'm thinking of doing the rustic abode, so our nomads will take that establishment there. Now, we don't necessarily need to build it yet. We don't have the nomads. In fact, with a map that has these rivers situation going on, it's quite possible that when nomads arrive, they won't be able to find their way to town. I should have a bridge that crosses up here to increase that chance, but right now I've only got the one bridge. So I'd say there's about a 50% chance the nomads will starve to death trying to find a way to get to town. I'm going to need to have more food income than this tiny hunter allows, and one of the ways to do that is to get a duck blind up and running. In order to have a duck blind, we need to have reeds to build. We have 30 reeds, so we're good there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a duck blind on the river for a second hunting station. Yeah. That bend in the river. I think actually I might put it over here. Actually, before I place that, I want to think about the seed trader and the placement for the seed trader. So, specialized trade building. Now, I'm a little hesitant here. I'm hoping the boatman does travel down this path to get to the seed trader. It is a very narrow creek. It feels a little bit wrong using it for trading. But it's what we have. So I'm going to go and put the sea trader here and hope, above all hope, that the boat will travel the creek. Obviously, the traders do travel the rivers. I just don't know if they travel the creeks. I think I saw one travel a creek in a Pinstar video. Shout out to Pinstar. If you haven't watched his videos, he has very informative videos. We're going to put one person chopping wood. The other one is going to gather the tree. Let's do I have, actually, let me make sure I don't have unnecessary. I don't need that. Let's make sure I'm not gathering resources anywhere. Yeah. Okay. We only want a tree for now. And since trader probably wants a stockyard, I might put a stockyard close to the trader, just so that these trees that are harvested will walk over here. It'll be a shorter walk for them. We actually have the timber to build these two buildings right now, and we have the stone. Let's cancel that actually. Yeah, let's cancel the collection. and have our builder build the trader. Now the reason I'm having the firewood cutter cut firewood is I'm going to need a resource to trade 4 seeds, and so I am having them build up a reserve of, at a minimum, 625 seed firewood, although it would be better if there were more firewood than that. Our firewood cutter is running out of wood to cut, so we're going to take them off of that and put them on gathering trees, harvesting trees. All right, the fodder thatch has been brought over. Now an educated worker will make 4 firewood out of 1 log. And Lynn and Brent, I believe, are both educated. That's Felicity. Here's Brent. Educated, yes. So if they're going to make 4 firewood out of each log, and I'm looking for 600 firewood, it's probably good to have 200 log to work with. So let's get to it. I'm going to put a tiny woodcutter down here. That will allow the woodcutter to be closer to the supply of all of these trees. That's more for when we get our nomads, we can have 1 woodcutter up here and 1 woodcutter down here. Okay, our food situation is actually looking a little low. There's 4 people, so we should be, we would be expected to go through 400 food in 1 year. We're going to pull our laborer, no, our seeds trader off and put them on hunting. Another thing I don't know is if there's nobody manning the trading station, will a trading boat come? And we might find that out in this episode or the next. Hopefully our nomads arrive soon and we can start to get some people stocked for that. Those might be the nomads there. I just saw some people walk up. Nomads have arrived. Welcome to Ciscoe. 4 nomads requesting citizenship. Shall we allow them? Allowed. And is tradition in the town of Ciscoe, when you arrive in the town of Ciscoe, you throw out your arms to show that you are willing to embrace the community in a loving hug. Thank you for the Ciscoe salute. Now we want to employ you as laborers. So, one of you is going to work at bringing firewood over. No. One of you is going to cut firewood. Actually, I should check to see. These homeless laborer, child can't work. Woodcutter, child can't work. Okay. I don't want the uneducated person working as the woodcutter. So let's take that off. Let's make a builder, because you will need a cabin. And we will add a hunter. Man, this hunter is struggling to produce food. Maybe what we should do is we should build a tiny fishing dock. It's not going to do much on this tiny little stream. Where are you two going? Where are you two going? Do I have resource collection over there? What are you doing? Here, builder. Here, child. Actually, before building, let's do this. Let's gather food. Come on back. Why do you keep wandering over there? Is there something pretty to see over there? Okay, you are producing food. Our population is 8 citizens, so ideally we want to have 800 food at a bare minimum to get us through a year. Theodore, growing up, building a house, working with his father? Nope, working with the new Nomads. Well done, Theodore. Way to grow up and take some responsibility in Ciscoe. Alright, Jeneth, Dorothy, Simer, and Mattis, welcome to your home. They immediately will grab a grip load of food to move in to their building. We're going to put one person on cutting firewood. Right. Our tool situation is sitting at 8 tools, which is admittedly light. But we don't have any iron. Let's have one person make a little bit of iron, and then that iron can be converted into some iron tools. Jeneth, walking across the river. It's because you have no task. We will take you off of being the seeds trader because we've got the resources in there now. We're gonna put you on making iron. Get our tool reserve back up a little bit. All right, a new spring is upon us in the town of Ciscoe. In this episode, we were able to get a rustic abode up for the newest Nomads, Jeneth, Dorothy, Simer, and Mattis. We also got a seed trader on the creek. Whether or not a boat will come traveling up the creek is yet to be seen. We've started gathering firewood to supply our seed trader so that we can make a trade and hopefully get our first crops going soon. We have another child that has entered the family of Brent and Lynn. Gayla, welcome to the world. And this concludes episode number 2 of Ciscoe. Thank you for watching. This is Mustro signing out. Have a good evening.